Hey everyone, happy 2020. I am in my new recording and craft and I don't know, hobby room, I guess you'll call it. My daughter just moved out the beginning of the new year with her boyfriend, and I am finally getting my stuff out of boxes. So it's been pretty busy. Also, you can see the bed frame over here. I tilted it up sideways because I couldn't wait when I was putting Christmas stuff away. Couldn't wait to dig out some of the stuff that I planned on showing you, but time's getting away again. And then I just wanted to put out some predictions for 2020. Not predictions, but my expectations, but for the big scene that would affect the collective. And say hi to Simon there. So if I get time, I'll just come at the back end of this video. Oh, good job. And I'll come at the back end of this video and I'll show you some of the things that I've been working on. But if you see my jersey, it's for the Eagles. They're in the playoffs today. And although I don't want to support any organization that may be corrupt or whatever, it's not necessarily the organization. Remember, it's individuals. But I'm wearing my favorite team player, Zach Ertz, because I just get this feeling him and his wife are woke, and I don't know. I've never met them. I don't know if they have egos or what's what with that, but I just get a really good energy read and energy feel from seeing them playing their respective sports. So anyhow, Zach will probably be on the sidelines, but you know, Wentz did it too, and this very well could be a Super Bowl year for the Eagles. So I'm hoping. And if you want to tell me who you support, or I won't say that, because I don't want to get a lot of rants on corporations and organizations that are corrupt. So if you want to tell me, though, if you're a football fan and what team you support, where you're from, and just leave that in the comment section, I am going to come back. So hopefully I'll tag it on the end of this and I'll just show you some of my jewelry pieces, because that's something I've been doing my entire life. And every time I come back to it, I seem to learn a new skill and, you know, pick something else up, and the jewelry just seems to get better and better. I'm wearing some pieces and everything too. I'll show you some of them later. Anyway, I'm really excited about that. There hasn't really been a lot to be excited about to get on here and make a video. And although I've been getting my personal downloads, I just haven't felt the energy. It's been exhausting, but there's this new wave. It's energizing, it's new, it's creative, and it's like I want to get into that and explain all that from my perspective, because obviously this is my perspective on Ascension Waves. This is my channel, this is my opinions. And I want to thank you for being here too, because without you guys watching me, I wouldn't even want to come back and do this. I feel bad that I haven't been on in, I don't know, probably at least 3 weeks, maybe. Sorry, guys. Sorry, not sorry. I love you. But anyhow, I'll come back and let you know what I'm up to for the new year. Everything's changing and shifting, and I'm trying to put my time and effort into what can raise my vibration the highest so that I can give the most back out. I love you. I've got some really neat ideas. I can't wait to share them with y'all. Hope everybody's doing well, even amidst the craziness, even amidst the taking care of daily business, like bills and jobs and work and schedule and relationships and maintenance of things, just everything of the baggage that we're cleaning up, stuff around the house, just stuff, whether it's physical stuff or emotional and mental stuff. There's definitely a big cleanup, and we're all responsible for our own shipyards, right? We're all responsible for our own homes, cleaning up our own mess. So everybody does their part, it gets easier. It's when you have, and I'm digressing. I wasn't even going to make a long video, but I might as well go for it because it's coming through. So here you go. When you have people that maybe want to, you know, they're just feeling tired, exhausted, overwhelmed is really what they're feeling. And they either go back into previous modes of operation, which could be pushing other people's buttons to get them what they want, or it could be, you know, manipulation. It could be all of those things that we know those are the people we avoid. you know something's off. You feel it. They don't listen to anybody except themselves. Marching to your own beat, your own drummer, is a really good thing. It's a very good thing to just follow your own inner guidance. But if you're following your own inner guidance at the expense of other people, or if you have the feeling that other people are here to serve you, then you're not learning your lesson. And we all have our divine time for learning our lessons. So I expect that everybody will be having some really, really interesting epiphanies coming up very soon. And it's exciting because we all go through it. So you're not alone. Don't be too angry, and don't be in too much denial. Don't stay in that river too long of denial, because once the truth is out and people see what it is, you could have like 3 different scenarios happening. Everybody talks about two timelines, and we're on the golden age one and whatever, and we're on the true timeline. And I've heard so many different things about it, but I see it happening as 3. And really, you can't really count the middle one, no. Because if you look at yin and yang and and yang and all that, yes, you have the 2 competing storylines, and that's true. But there's the sacred middle, just like a Venn, circle, and the overlap part in the middle, the Venn diagram, I think it's called. And if I'm wrong, feel free to leave a comment in the message box or whatever down there. But the middle ground is also a timeline. Because on one hand, you have the genocidal, Satanist, cabal, whatever you want to call them, deep state, all that actually want to murder and sacrifice millions and millions of people, okay? You have that on, do your homework on that one. If you haven't gotten to that aha realization moment of truth yet in yourself, please do your homework, or do your own research. But you have the extremist end of genocidal, I'll just say genocidal bad guys, for lack of better words. No, not bad. I don't want to say bad guys. Everybody deserves a chance to grow and change, right? We'll just say the genocidal people, okay, over here. And I know you guys could probably use a lot stronger words to describe them. But then on the other side, you have the light warrior, like extreme end of the other thing. If you're seeing a shift or transition, and you're seeing 2/3 of the population or 1/3 of the population, devastation and earthquakes and fires, and okay, we're having that in bits and pieces and spots, because that scenario is trying to be created by those that want the sacrifice, the genocidal people, okay? But you have other people that are extremist in religion, and including spirituality has been hijacked a long time ago as well. And all of those are like dogmas telling you, and false information about things that were written by historical people in the genocidal group who want you to believe a certain way. So there's control mechanisms there. What I'm saying is, you're not going to have a transition where everybody, or a lot of people die. That's not happening. But you're also not going to be having one where somebody flips a switch and all of a sudden we're singing with harps and floating and teleporting and all that instantly and by thought. You're not just going to go there and be at peace with everybody. It's not going to happen like that. How do I know it's not going to happen? Because I know it's somewhere in the middle. There's a sacred neutral ground, and that's a key point. That's always talking about the heart center and balancing and all of that. That is a key, vital component, and it's a valid timeline. I believe I've been shown, the way I see it and understand it and comprehend and process all this, is that sacred, neutral middle ground is also a chosen timeline. So there's people that are in the white hats waiting for the arrests and waiting for the truth to come out and disclosure and all of that. Everybody's waiting for that. Even people on the dark side, they know it's going to happen. They know it's real. But the people that are waiting for it are saying, well, why aren't the good guys doing anything about it? They know. Well, they have to follow the plan. There has to be a plan to follow, to stay and do things lawfully and, unequivocally the way it should be done, so that there's no mistakes, no chance for them to jump in and hijack anything, no loopholes. Everything had to be closed and cleaned up, and that was a hell of a mess to clean up. So being in that final stretch or waiting for whatever, yes, if somebody if there is one little final button that has to be pushed or switched, that's fine. That starts something that may trigger on higher levels them saying, okay, they finally did it. Now let's push that veil past them a little further. Let's let them get one step closer to going through that veil to the 4D, where yes, energy is, and science, physics all behave in a different way. Yes, that's true. So does that moment happen in a light switch? Does one depend on the other? Yeah, but there's also deadlines, and pushing things to the last minute isn't helping. It's almost like if you know the answer to a question in a class and the teacher's asking something, do you raise your hand and give the answer? Or do you wait and hold back and say, I don't want to be the one to give the answer. I don't want to be the one to, it's like too much responsibility because people might mock me because I know the answer. Or I don't know. I don't know what people go through in scenarios like that. I can't even imagine what the white hats are going through and the little chess games massive chess games that are being played. But what I do know is there is a sacred middle compromise. If they're worried about civil unrest, if they're worried about this, that, and the other, once things get underway, you're going to be seeing celebrations, just like when the Eagles won the Super Bowl. And that whole city was like one big party, one big celebration. Everybody loved each other. People were stopping and petting dogs and stopping and talking to people. And it's like, you're my neighbor, and everybody was happy. And I wasn't drunk experiencing that. So I'm not talking from a happy drunk that sees everybody partying and happy. There was a lot of that going on too. And so what? Yay, it was a party. People have been talking about if the world could be like that every day, not a party necessarily, but can you imagine the parties that are going to be going on when things start happening? I mean, when there's arrests and things and there's parties going on, I just want to warn people out there that may not be aware of what the truth really is. Because when the truth is revealed and there's parties going on, just try to understand that maybe you've been fooled. And that's okay, because we've all been fooled. We've all had things pulled over our eyes. We've all done the research and the work, and we understand what truth has been hidden in different areas. Different people know different things. And then when it does come together, like a beautiful 3D jigsaw puzzle, and it comes together, it becomes something really special. And when you see people that you know and love celebrating and partying and jubilees out in the streets, and when you see that happening, or you just hear people crying from relief and posting videos of themselves with other people going through truth and disclosure, and you see just the relief from the burden being lifted from the people that have been suffering the most. And it's going to be trenches, but it's going to be like all over the world. It's going to be unlike anything anybody's ever seen. So when that party wave starts, you'll just know that maybe, okay, you've been fooled. So just humble yourself and learn something. And I'm not talking to the people that are already awake. Most of the people that watch my channel are already awake and know that. And I know you guys know this stuff. So I wasn't even intending on going there because I actually have a bunch of predictions that I want to do. It's based on information and intel that I pay attention to and listen to and research and downloads in myself. Sometimes I watch things and things just turn on the claircognizance channel inside of me. So sometimes it's like, oh, is that my download? Or is that just an all-knowing? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I know it. I do know that. And when I trust it, it's clear. It's not a problem. Anyhow, I'm going to share that with you in another video. I just wanted to come on and say hi. It's supposed to be a quick video. It turns out to be like, 15 minutes now. Sorry. Got a little carried away there. Anyway, I can't wait till you guys see, some of the other things that I have going on. I got lots of plans and ideas, and I can't wait to share it with you. Love you guys. Take care. See you in the next one.